Colonel Harlan Sanders has become famous for his Kentucky Fried Chicken. The tale of Sanders is a true example of the way in which focus, commitment, and dedication, together with hard work, are able to bring success in spite of everything. When he was 65, after holding a restaurant for a couple of years, Sanders found himself in strained circumstances without a penny in his pocket. Unfortunately, he retired, but then, by a piece of luck, gained his first Social Security check of $105 that changed everything. Colonel Sanders was born in Henryville, Indiana, on a small farm in 1890. His father, whose name was Wilbert Sanders, unfortunately died when he was only 6 years old, which forced his poor mother to work two jobs, a local tomato canning factory and as a sewer for families in the neighborhood, usually away from home for days in a row. At the same time, Sanders, being the oldest of three siblings, needed to take care of everyone at home. That's the moment when Sanders began his cooking journey and developed his cooking skills. When he was only 10, he started working at a nearby farm. At the age of 12, his mother remarried another man, and the whole family moved to the suburbs outside of Indianapolis. He had quite a strained relationship with his stepfather. They fought very often, and when he was 13, things reached a pinnacle where he needed to go back to Clark County. Colonel Sanders immediately started working at a farm in Greenwood, Indiana, earning $10 to $15 a month. He needed to feed animals and run bizarre jobs. At that point, Sanders, who'd actually been trying to balance his work life with full-time education, unfortunately dropped out of school by solely finishing the 6th grade. He'd one day admitted that, quote, "algebra's what drove me off." Through the next 28 years, he dedicated his life working numerous jobs all around South America. He had a brief stint in the U.S. Army and was sent to Cuba. He also worked as a streetcar conductor, a secretary, an insurance salesman, a railroad fireman, a tire salesman, a lawyer, a ferry operator, and also, even for a brief period, as a midwife. During his career, he got into a fistfight with his customers throughout a court case, and he was often fired. When he became a middle-aged man, everyone thought that Sanders would never succeed due to the hard work required. Colonel Sanders' private life was much more turbulent and from time to time fraught with different tragedies. When talking about his love life, he married Josephine King in 1908, having 3 children with her, Margaret, Harlan Jr., and Mildred. Because of his career woes, the marriage didn't last for a long period of time, as his incapacity to hold one job proved to be a huge problem at home, so his wife left him and took the children with her. Unfortunately, in 1947, they divorced. Ultimately, Colonel Sanders started working at a gas station in Corbin, Kentucky. There, he began cooking and selling meals for the exhausted travelers who were stopping at the gas station in order to make ends meet. His meals typically included pan-fried chicken, string beans, ham, okra, and hot biscuits. And thanks to the magnificent cooking skills, he became known as a great chef in the region. It may not be the greatest job, but that was actually what brought this man a huge success. He was living a modest and, at the same time, satisfying life. A couple of years passed by, he finished working at the gas station, and for the first time, opened his very own restaurant. In his 50s, Colonel Sanders suffered 2 unfortunate moments connected to his business that put his career at huge risk. The first one was when the highway junction located in front of the restaurant relocated, taking away the frequent customers that were passing by. And the second one was the new interstate highway, which was planned to be constructed on a spot that skipped the restaurant by unbelievably 7 miles. It was more than obvious that Sanders' business was about to collapse. Sanders, in 1956, decided to sell the location, and thereafter suffered a huge loss. Without any income, he was now living only on his savings with his Social Security check of just $105 per month. He was back where he started, and he was forced to decide if he was going to give up or begin again from the start. Sanders started developing and perfecting his secret fried chicken recipe of 11 different herbs and spices with his security check. He began cooking his chicken in a pressure cooker, which he invented by himself to speed up the frying process. But in the end, it all worked out. By 1964, he had franchised more than 600 outlets and created a company that is worth millions of dollars. Now it is known as one of the US's main fast food labels, with thousands of restaurants worldwide having a net income of a whopping $436 million in the fourth quarter of 2017. Colonel Sanders was rejected 1,009 times before one person accepted his idea, but finally succeeded in making his dream a reality. On a related note, we wanted to know which part was your favorite one from our video. You can tell us in the comments section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.